What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Underdog Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Nolan Ski, and alongside Antonio Fiore Salestrina. Gentlemen, how the heck are you?
Isn't it? We're together. I'm alongside Antonio Fiore, and you're remote.
Listen, we're not doing this, right? We're not doing this today. I just spent 30 minutes trying to figure out OBS. Hop off my cock.
You've been to OBX, bro?
Isn't this like the first step of like, do you unplug and replug? Like, that's question number one.
That's basically what I just did for 30 minutes, and we eventually got it. So that's what we're gonna roll with.
So I can't lie, this is my favorite show of the year. These next two
Preseason predictions.
I love them.
I love them too. And for the simple fact of waiting till the end of the year and then going back and being like listening to how faded we are.
Yeah, we'll say like, oh, like this team is gonna be really good.
There's always like a few picks in there that are really like sweet.
Yeah, and Tony's like, the Houston Texans are doing exactly 4-12, and then you're like, whoa, like
yeah,
what?
We always have at least one of those, but we can't put pressure on it though.
Well, Antonio has one all the time, whether or not we put pressure on it. So
this is very true. All right, so we're starting with the NFC.
We are starting with the NFC.
Where would we like to start?
I think we start the East, and I think we go Antonio's team because that's how it has to go.
The NFC East.
And they're on behind you.
They are on behind me.
I found out that they were on tonight like an hour ago.
Yeah, the Patriots and Carolina is on as well. I thought it was on NFL Network, but it's not.
Yeah, I mean, preseason football just doesn't.
What do we?
Hall of Famer Drake May.
What do we think their win total is?
6.5.
7. Isn't it higher?
6.5. Sal got it.
Okay.
It's I would say it's a little ambitious, but that's just me.
The Giants.
I think they're a 7 or 8 win team because they started off so shit last year, but because I don't know what they started off like 7-1, and they finished the season 6-11, I think.
Okay.
They won some like really competitive games, so it's for sure an improved. They lost Saquon, but they made additions in other places. They're still not like a playoff team. They're not a good team, but
would you say, gun to your head, did they get better or worse?
I think they're about the same.
I think you have to say better because Malik Neighbors should be good, and Daniel Jones should be healthy for the whole season.
But he's going to be Daniel Jones.
I don't like that at all.
I'm very borderline on this pick. I really am.
I think it's a good number, and I think they're probably.
I think it's a fantastic number. Actually, I think they're a 6 or 7 win team.
I'm going under. I have to.
Who do you play outside the division? Do you know that question?
Who they play last?
Too, actually, I can bring that up on my phone.
Who did they play last year?
I think they played the Southern divisions last year. No, they didn't play Southern divisions.
Okay, so they start the season at the Vikings.
They play the NFC West this year,
and then at home versus the Vikings.
Or the AFC West. I'm sorry.
I don't love. That's not terrible actually. And then who's their other?
Their schedule's not.
Oh, I'm sorry. They play the AFC North. Jesus Christ.
Oh no, they're in at Rams.
Yeah, they play the AFC North and they play the NFC South.
Yeah, that's not terrible though.
I guess
it's really a question of how good the other 3 teams in the division are going to be, and obviously,
the Eagles are really fucking good.
Yeah, the Eagles are good and the Cowboys are good, but you guys love like splitting with the Cowboys for no reason too. So
they haven't beat the Cowboys in fucking years. There was the Eagles They almost beat the Eagles the first time, and then they beat the Eagles in the second.
I have to go under. They win 4 or 5 games.
Here. Just classic Sal, can't make a pick.
Well, that's
right off the bat.
I feel like Nolan picks them to win 3 or 4 games every year, but
2 years ago I said they were going to win 10 games.
Oh, geez.
And then weren't they horrible?
And then they were dog shit. I think that was the year they won 4 games.
Oh, that was the year after they made the playoffs.
All right, so. Here's what I'm gonna say. I believe in Brian Daboll. I think he's a good coach. I think he can coach this team to a 7-win season.
Yeah, it's just like. They don't have a roster that's as dog shit as some of like the really, really fucking bad teams in the league. And also like he's just a good coach.
Your defense is good.
They do have a good defense.
I'm going over. 7 wins or more for the New York Giants.
I'm going under.
All right.
All right, where do you want to go next?
Stay in the East. All 3 of the East teams.
Commanders next.
Commanders
Oh.
next.
4.5 wins is my guess. Nah, five even is my guess.
Where the fuck are they on this list? Are they not on this list? That'd be hilarious. Oh no, here they are. What did you say, Sal?
5.
I
What
said
did
6.
6.5. Same as the
Oh,
Giants.
That doesn't surprise
that's
me.
far too high. That's an under.
That's an under, but like not by a lot.
No, by a lot.
I'm
They're
surprised that
terrible.
they're the same as the Giants.
Well, one of
I'm
them
not.
has to go over and one of them has to go under. I'm taking the Giants as the over. So
Why can't they both go under?
that's not how it works.
They could definitely both go under.
They could definitely both go under.
I think they both went under last year.
What's their like?
Jaden Daniels.
I don't like Jaden Daniels. I don't think he's that good. I know Nolan does.
Do they still have a good? No, they traded away their good defensive players, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they're awful now.
They're awful.
Who else did they get? Austin Eckler.
Oh my god.
I mean, listen, as much as he's gross, if he stays healthy, he's going to be pretty good. We like to sit here and talk shit, but if he's healthy, he's going to be pretty good.
He's gonna average 3 yards a carry and just be elderly. Like, no, thank
he'll
you.
just be a pass option out of the back. He's not getting rushing
this
yards.
is where he goes to die. Nolan.
Under.
I'm taking the over. I think
Under
7 or 8
me and
wins.
Antonio are on lockstep. It's like normal, and you're on the lonely island.
Why do you like them to go over?
Because he likes Jaden Daniels.
Oh,
I like Jaden Daniels. I like what they got going on down there, and I think they're definitely better than the Giants.
Who's their coach? Do we know the answer to that?
Dan Quinn.
No, it's not.
It is.
Yeah.
They're the worst team in the league.
He's gonna whip that defense into shape. They're gonna be fine.
Oh my! They might win 2 games. They're the worst team I've ever heard of.
No, they're not the worst.
I
team.
kind of like
They're not a good team.
2-15 is my ultimate. They might
Jesus.
they might be the worst team in the league. I'm not even joking.
2-15 is crazy. I like Jaden Daniels, dude. He's gonna be good.
I do too.
He might be, but not this year.
I mean, he's gonna have to be decent right away. If he is good, he's gonna have to be right away. If he's not this year, he's never going to be.
I don't know.
That's
Who's he throwing
happens.
to? Terry McLaurin and Austin Eckler 100 times? Like,
Yeah, why not?
Wow, is Austin Eckler the new Chris Thompson?
what? And then he gets hurt week 5.
How
They
many
have a-
receptions?
who's their
does
tight
Austin
end that they
Eckler
have?
for like no yards?
What's his name?
Who's their tight end?
Yeah, what's the
Nobody
his name.
important.
who?
Nobody important.
I mean, I think
Is it
I think
Clayton
they'll be
Big?
all
No,
right.
it's Logan something.
Yeah, Logan something.
Thomas?
Yeah, that sounds right.
He's old as fuck.
No.
I mean, Jahan Dotson, he was pretty good.
Like, I might throw up everywhere.
What about Austin?
Nolan, this roster's horrid.
Yeah, they don't even have Austin Hooper.
Okay, Austin Hooper's old as shit.
He was good though. He was always there on the waiver
So was
wire
Logan
when you
Thomas.
needed
Logan
tight end.
Thomas was pretty good there for a minute.
Thurman Thomas.
You want to take the under? I feel it.
No, I took the over already.
I think
All
he
right,
thinks
move
he should.
off the command.
Yeah,
We're
let
done
him-
with the Commanders.
They have Alameda Zaccheaus now. Come on, Sal. The Commanders
No.
are winning the Super Bowl. All right, where do we want to go next?
Dallas or Philly? You pick.
Let's go Dallas. What do we got?
Big D.
10.5.
do you
Seems
think,
10.5 seems right.
9.5.
9.5 it is.
Wow, good job.
I think it's a really good number, and I would say they just barely go over. Over. I
I'm
think they're like
inclined
a
to take their
10,
over as
17.
well. I mean,
I don't think they're as good as last year.
Dak is playing for his moolah this year. He is going to ball out.
I feel like we say that every year, dude.
Yeah,
Well, this is the last year he's
makes
on
me
the
think,
tag.
that makes me think he's not going to have a good year.
So take the under.
If they don't pay him, because hasn't he been wanting to get paid? If they don't pay him, then
He's a free agent.
Wouldn't he just be pissed?
No, he's a free agent. Well, yeah.
I'm saying like right now, he's been looking for money right now.
They're not going to pay him, but that's came and gone. Like he's playing on the tag to this year.
Jerry's like, he's not going to get my money that he's asking for.
I think this is just a repeat of last year. I think they're not competing for the division, but they're competing for a playoff spot, and I think they're a double-digit win team. I think it's pretty straightforward with them, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think they win at least 10
because
games.
they're probably a double-digit team, but like
do they not?
Like they'll be inconsistent.
Do they not get 4 or 5 wins in the division? No problem.
Zeke's back.
Yeah, like ew, like that's fat.
Zeke's back. That makes me want to throw up. Have
He's
people
definitely
figured
gonna
out
have all
the
10 touchdowns this year though?
Him and
people-
Fantasy. No.
Have people figured out the CeeDee Lamb thing though?
He sucks.
I mean, are people gonna figure it out?
Well, I mean, there's not much to figure out. It's either double him or he scores every
Yeah,
play.
I would never draft him in fantasy.
I mean, that's silly. Because you're a Giants fan?
What's their
I don't
schedule
like
look like?
drafting Giants or Cowboys players. Even though I've drafted Saquon on more than 2 occasions.
I don't know. Their schedule is looking not that bad. They play the Browns and the Saints. Week 4,
Well,
they play the
live
Giants. Week 5, they play the Steelers.
Hold on, we're calling off the predictions, Nolan, for a live mock draft.
A live mock draft? Why? Who are you taking?
Nick Chubb in the 2nd round.
That's
Of course you are. You love
You
Nick
might be
Chubb.
number 1 of the Nick Chubb fan club, honestly.
And then DeAndre Hopkins after that.
You haven't altered a Nick Chubb in your...
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Yeah.
I'll definitely end up with Kareem Hunt on my roster at some point this year too.
Who's your favorite quarterback? I'm trying to think of your fantasy quarterbacks.
Drew Brees. I used to love drafting Drew Brees, dude.
No, I'm thinking like now. You feel like a Joe Burrow guy.
He loved Matt
What did I have
Ryan.
last year? I don't know.
All right, Eagles. Did you pick
Russell
the
Wilson's
over?
always on my roster.
I picked the over. Did you pick the over, Antonio?
I have the over. I think you have the over too.
For who?
Cowboys.
The Cowboys?
Yeah, I picked the over. Fuck them. Though.
Yay, we're all in agreement.
All right, Eagles. What do we think their win total is?
Over.
10.5.
11 and a half.
11.
10.5.
Yeah.
Over.
So you're really high on the Eagles then.
Oh my god. Dude, Saquon behind that offensive line.
Yeah,
with
then he's
the
hurt
pieces
week
they
3.
already had. With a good offensive line.
If he gets hurt, they go way under.
Why are they terrible?
Without
So here's-
Saquon,
I mean, they
they're
finished
kind
good
of
last year,
buns. I'm
but-
not gonna lie.
Here's my thing with this team. I want to buy in. I want to believe. But what the fuck was the last 10 games last year?
No,
Now
there's
they don't have
bad.
Jason Kelsey anymore. Like,
There might be no good teams in the NFC.
No.
and then Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni got beef. Like, what's up with that?
Yeah,
Good.
I heard that too.
Good, dude.
actually.
I hate them. I
They
hate them
got
both.
beef.
I mean, I really like Jalen Hurts. It's hard to take this team to win 11 or more games, though. It really is.
Why not?
All right,
Because
Sal,
they went like 1-7 down the stretch last year.
Sal, let's play this game. Let's play their
Says
schedule game. All
who? You?
right, Sal. Let me know if
I'm-
they win. Let me know if they win. Ready?
Okay.
Week 1, at home versus the Packers.
Loss.
In Brazil, that's a loss.
Oh, it's the Brazil game. That's
Yeah.
wait. They go week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they can't wear green there because of gang violence.
Yeah.
That is so bad. Okay. Week 2, at home versus the Falcons.
Okay,
Win.
stop. I get Germany and I get England. Why are we playing an NFL game in Brazil?
Why are we
Spread-
playing an NFL game anywhere outside the U.S.?
Money.
No one gives a shit.
Roger Goodell's pockets do.
They sell tickets for one game. Are we really saying that
I mean,
it's
dude,
that much more money?
Are a bunch of like little 5'8" like Brazilian kids that love soccer really gonna be?
I
Playing tackle football.
I promise you, like they'll sell out that game, but I promise you, other than that, they do not watch the NFL. There's no way.
They don't. They can't even name an NFL team.
There's no way. All right. So, did we say a loss versus the Packers in Brazil?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, so 1-1. Week 3, they're at the Saints.
The fuck are you doing?
What are you watching memes?
He's like pulling up TikToks. Like
No, it was a Snapchat.
Did we bore you that much? The fuck?
No, it was a Snapchat of Allen.
What was week 3?
Week 3, they're at the Saints.
They win that.
Okay, week 4
Yeah.
at the Buccaneers.
Win.
Loss.
All right, so that's 2-2 for Sal. Week 6, they play at home versus the Browns.
Win. The Browns suck this year.
Win.
Okay. 3-2. Week 7 at the Giants.
Win.
4-2.
Yeah.
Week 8 at the Bengals.
Loss.
4-3. Week 9 versus the Jaguars.
This is a tough schedule.
Win.
Loss.
Oh.
To Doug Peterson.
Oh, I agree with that. 4-4 actually.
4-4.
I agree with that.
Will that be the first time that they play each other, or that he?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think they played before.
And the
Okay.
Jags won.
Week 10 at the Cowboys.
Loss.
So
They're
4-5.
4-5 right now. They suck.
Commanders win.
Yeah.
At Rams.
Loss.
We're gonna come back to this after the season.
At Ravens.
Loss. They're 5. They're terrible. Under.
Dude,
under.
They're
That's
5
I'm
and
forgetting
7.
the rest of the schedule.
This is a tough schedule.
Under.
This is a
Panthers
tough.
win 6-7. Steelers win 7-7. Commanders win 8-7 versus the Cowboys.
Sure.
They split. They split with Cowboys.
9-7.
Yep.
And then they end at the Giants, so 10-7.
10-7.
Jesus, dude.
So they go under.
Under.
Yeah, no, this division takes a step back this year for sure.
Under on the Philadelphia Eagles. I did not think I was saying that before this started.
I'll
Alright.
still say over.
I'll say I'll say under. I do not have high expectations for the
They have a tough
Eagles.
schedule. They have a really tough schedule.
Even with Saquon, it's like, okay, maybe that gives them a little bit of a bump, but that's still a tough schedule, dude.
That is a very hard schedule. They won the division,
dude,
right?
AFC North.
They won the division?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like also AFC North, dude.
Yeah.
There's no slouches there.
All
All right.
Where do we want to go next?
NFC North. Pick a team.
Let's go with Green Bay because I want
Oh,
them
God, here we
to.
go.
What's the win total?
Under.
What?
Green Bay's win total is
9.5.
I was gonna say 9.5, but it feels a little low. I want to say 10.
It's 9.5.
Yeah, fuck.
Antonio thinks they're going over.
So let's move on to Sal.
I like every team in this division besides the Vikings.
Dude, I'm telling you, them and the Lions, that's going to be the story of the NFC this
My
year.
tone is changing this year, gentlemen. I love the Green Bay Packers.
You're coming around. Wow.
Well,
It's
yeah,
hard to
now that the big fuck isn't there,
Yeah.
this team is really good. This team is really
Dude,
good.
Them and the Lions might be like one of the like best storylines in the NFL this year.
It's
Like
gonna
that's
be
that's gonna be a
the
rivalry.
Yeah, they're gonna be the new Dallas Eagles.
That'd be so
dynamic.
sick.
I'll go over.
Yeah, well-
slightly.
I will also go over.
Jesus Christ. Is that the first one we all agree on?
Dallas over was the other
No,
one.
yeah, we.
Oh, that doesn't count
Yeah.
though. Because they're not going
Why doesn't that count?
Because it's Dallas.
I mean,
Good.
is
Pasta
the
sauce
Packers
and
schedule
pasta.
tough though?
Yeah, I mean, dude.
I mean,
this-
starting off the year in Brazil is so bad.
Yeah, that's
there's
terrible.
definitely food all over.
Honestly, whoever loses that game, their season's over.
Honestly,
Like, just
Then
stop.
They go
Fun.
Colts, Titans, Vikings. They might start the year 4-0.
Who, the
Ew.
Packers?
Colts, Titans, Vikings.
Ew, dude.
Yeah, then they go Rams, Cardinals, Texans,
Why did they play
Jaguars,
the
Lions.
AFC? Why do they play the whole
They're
AFC?
7. They're literally 7-0. Like, they're gonna
Why,
start 7
hold on. Why are they playing the whole AFC South in the first 3 games of the year?
Because Roger's like, please play well. I have to build the Detroit storyline as the season goes on.
So they play Detroit week 9, and then they play again week 14.
Detroit.
Detroit.
Over for everybody.
The second half of the year is a little bit tougher, but they do play the Bears twice.
I like the Bears, but we'll get to that.
All right. So yeah, I think they go over 9.5. I think this is a 11-win team. All right.
You're one seed in the NFC, folks.
The Lions or the Packers?
Packers. Maybe.
Shut the fuck up.
Maybe the Lions though.
I don't know. We'll see. I like that though, Antonio. I don't hate that.
I mean, did you just agree that they're like 7-0 to start the year?
They're not the one seed though. That's not happening.
I mean, dude, the Cowboys, Eagles, and Niners are all awful football teams, and the rest of them suck too.
All right.
The Giants are an awful football team.
Yeah.
Why
but
can
they're
I not
winning
find
ones
the
and
rest
not.
of the? Let's go to the Vikings since Sal hates them so much. Sal, what's their win total?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Under. You can tell me 2.5, and I'd say under.
Yeah, I'll be happy to not have the Vikings in the mix of the
It's-
playoffs this year. I'm so sick of them.
6.5.
6.5 is correct.
Way under.
I will not be drafting
Way
Justin
under.
Jefferson in fantasy this year.
They're as bad as the Commanders are. 3-14. JJ McCarthy's don't look like a stick out there. This is the easiest under of the year.
I
Not
have to
even
agree. I
coach
think,
is
I
still
think they
getting
win
fired
at
after.
most 5 games.
free. This is the freest under. Every year their fucking defense is horrible. And what? JJ McCarthy's really gonna like be that good.
Their coach is getting fired.
I like him though, but he might. Under.
All right, let's go to our favorite team ever. The Lions.
The Lions Club.
The
What's
Lions win total is 11.5.
Antonio.
No, it's 11. It's 11. It's 11 flat. Final answer.
What do you
Yeah,
think? 10.5.
Fuck.
I will be taking the over on that.
You want to know what's nuts? I really want to take the under. I really do.
Why?
Just for no rhyme or reason. I just
Because
think
it's
the
the
under's
Lions.
you want to take the under because they're so hyped.
Yeah, I just want to fade the hype. Like they're really gonna be the best team in the NFC or one of them.
I
Yeah.
do think so, dude. Why not?
Yeah, why
I mean,
not?
Roger
right?
did everything in his power last year to make sure Detroit was not the 1 seed.
And they didn't win that game versus San Francisco.
Right.
This year they're leaving no
I'm
doubt.
taking the over. They're really good.
They're leaving no doubt this year, Sal.
The NFC North is the best division in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be this year.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know. There's 2 really good teams. AFC North. maybe,
Nolan,
so good.
sell me on the over.
Listen. Dan Campbell wants to win so fucking bad.
That's he doesn't say anything. It's like the coach wants to win really bad. It's like-
He is going to do whatever possible. Listen. Jared Goff has come around on me, dude. He's come on me. And I think he's going to be one of the best in the league this year. He doesn't throw interceptions. He slings it regardless.
Okay.
See, dude, he's
Okay.
a good player.
Jameer Gibbs is going to run crazy.
Can I
He had
say
to-
something?
For Jared Goff had to go to Nolan's like soft spot team.
Yeah.
They
Well,
weren't until Dan Campbell was there.
I'm not saying that I would take this, but if you like the Lions over 10.5 wins, I think Jared Goff MVP bet is not the worst bet to make.
I think that's a great bet. I think he'll definitely be in the mix.
He's definitely lower than a lot of people that won't
Yeah,
win it.
I mean, he probably I could confidently say he'll have probably a top 5 finish in
And you have to take them to win that division and to win the NFC.
But yeah, no, if they're gonna
And to
be
win the Super
they're
Bowl.
gonna be one of the top 2 teams in the NFC, dude's gonna throw for over 35 touchdowns.
Easily.
All right, fine. You got me.
Sam Laporta, Amon-Ra St. Brown,
You got
Jameer
me.
Gibbs.
You
Do I
got
have
me.
to say more?
You got me. The over. You happy?
Even David Montgomery was good last
Are
year.
you guys all happy? I took the over.
Thank you. All right, let's get to your next favorite team. The Chicago Bears.
8.5 or 9.5, and it's an over. They're a good team.
7.5.
What the fuck are they?
It's
dude?
not
This
that.
list
It's gotta be
sucks.
8.5.
8.5.
Over.
No way.
Over.
dude.
They're a playoff
Under.
team. This is a playoff team. This is 100% a playoff team.
I'm gonna take the under.
I'm also taking the under. There's no way this is
You guys
a
hate Caleb
9-win
Williams,
team.
and it's fine.
I don't think he's gonna be bad, but I just think this team.
He's
is
not
so
going to come into a shitty situation and win 9 games.
I'll buy the stock
dude.
that you're selling, and I'll buy the stock that Antonio's selling.
Also,
That'd be
yeah,
fine.
you can have it.
Allen puke on my face.
Okay, because they don't have DJ Moore or Roma Dunze or DeAndre Swift or Cole Kmet. but we want to talk about how good the Lions are. Those aren't good players. Those are terrible players, apparently.
DJ Moore does
With-
not.
They're
With
good
one-
players, but you're only as good as your shitty quarterback.
He's not. This is like the best
not-
prospect that's
I'm
come
not
out
gonna
since Trevor
call-
Lawrence.
I'm not gonna call him a shitty quarterback, but
This is literally the best quarterback prospect that has came out since Trevor Lawrence, and everyone's just like, he's not
Trevor
that
Lawrence
good.
is really good.
I never thought Trevor Lawrence was good. I never said Trevor Lawrence was good. At no point. He fooled me for
Okay,
like
but
1
he was
week.
just as hyped.
Okay. So it's due for a good we're due for a good number 1 overall pick then.
You're not selling me.
Just because he paints his fingernails doesn't mean he's gonna be bad. That's all I'm saying.
I never said that's why he's
over
gonna be
easy
bad.
over.
He's gonna be bad because of all of his attitude situation. He thinks he's hot shit. He's gonna get knocked in the fucking teeth. Just like everybody else who thinks they're fucking hot shit.
oh, dude, players are gonna talk so much shit to him.
I'm putting my left ass cheek on them against the Packers the first time they play, and if it loses, I'm putting my other ass cheek on them the second time that they play, because there's no way they lose again both times to the Packers.
Imagine that though.
They're not. No shot.
The only saving grace that they have is like they don't play the Packers until week 11 and then the last week of the year.
This is an easy over in my mind. They're making the playoffs.
I disagree.
All right.
I think at most they win 5 games. At most.
6 or 7.
That's
I think is where they are.
unbelievable.
Not good.
This is a 10-win team.
Poverty franchise.
10-win team. Finally got their quarterback. 10-win team.
All right, we'll see.
NFC South.
Where would you like to start, Sal? Pick a team.
Oh, what an awful division.
Atlanta.
The Atlanta Falcons. What do you think their win
What is
total
this
is?
division?
The Atlanta Falcons have a win total of 9.
I'm so
8.5.
bad at like, finding the teams on this fucking list. What did you say it was?
9.
8.5. I say 8.5.
It's 9.5.
All right, you guys ready for this? This team is going over 9.5.
Okay.
They're winning the division.
Okay.
They're hosting a home playoff game.
Okay.
They have a chance to get to the Super Bowl.
Oh,
This team has a chance to get to the Super Bowl. It's
Who's their coach now?
disgusting. Not Dan Quinn. That's all that matters.
or is it still Arthur Smith?
Or Arthur Smith.
Yeah, they
No,
definitely are.
yeah.
Please tell me the Falcons head coach.
From my fucking encyclopedia.
Only one team in this.
I love this team for no reason. I really don't know why. I really think this team is going to be like hot shit this year, like 10, 11 wins.
for Cousins.
Raheem Morris. I do like him.
I like Raheem Morris.
He's pretty good. But his
I
first
don't
year head
know.
coach.
Over.
Say what's the line again?
9.5.
9.5. I think that's a
Jesus,
really
man.
good line for this team.
I think they're like a 9-8 team, but like I don't want to. But they're no less than like.
I think
And
they're 10. I think they're 10-7. I think they go over.
I'll take the over. I think that's a safer pick, but I'm not betting that over.
Okay. Now, which team are we going to?
See, I feel like now that I picked one over in the South, like you can't pick any other overs because this division's awful.
Saints, I guess.
Wow, this is gonna be a weird year where the South loves the Saints.
He's so bad. He's so mad you just called that. What is it, Sal? Tell me.
7.5.
What is it, Antonio?
7.5.
7.5.
They are not sniffing 8 wins.
Derek Carr fucking sucks.
Derek Carr is going to implode. This team's going to be 5-12. This is like very free. They are not winning 8 games. No shot.
Yeah, get out of here.
No shot.
What's their schedule looking like?
I don't even care. It's Derek Carr.
I bet they
bro.
play easy teams down there this year.
They could play Bishop Sycamore and they're losing.
Can you play as them?
Oh,
in
yeah,
NCAA?
dude. Their schedule is tough, and they have a week 12 bye.
Nah,
Jesus.
they're gonna be out 5-12.
So they start against the Panthers. So whatever. Then they go
Whatever.
Cowboys, Eagles, Falcons, Chiefs, Bucks, Broncos, Chargers, Panthers. So yeah,
Jesus.
they have a gauntlet in the first like 6 weeks.
Especially if they start bad, they're gonna lose hope very quickly.
I mean, they could beat the Panthers or the Broncos, but those other teams, I don't see them beating.
Under. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
I will also take the under. I think they won
Panthers
5 or
or-
6 games.
Panthers or
Go Panthers, so we can get that under out of the way. They're still like maybe the worst team in football.
5.5 is the win total.
Oh
That's
my
what
god,
that's
are
what
you
I was gonna say.
kidding me? Under. Is Bryce Young still their quarterback?
Yeah.
Oh my god, under.
Kind of wearing Panthers colored shorts, so I'm gonna go over just based on that.
Show me. Show me that cock. Oh, yeah.
Did they add any like receivers or anything?
I don't know if they've added anything, dude. I don't think it
They-
matters.
Drafted a receiver, but no, they haven't really.
So I'll be surprised if they win 3 games.
I'm taking the over just because fuck Antonio. That's why I'm taking the over.
I'll take the under. They're gonna be in play for the number 1 pick again.
Tampa bye.
Tampa Bay's
Bye.
8.5.
Tampa bye is 8.5. Yes, that is correct. They have to be.
8.5.
No.
God, I don't want to take the over because I took the over on the Falcons, but I might want to take the over. But is this just a year where they suck because they overperformed last year?
They're like
they're good.
they're like
They're
8 and
pretty
9
good, dude.
They're good. I'll take it. I'll take the over.
They're gonna be in the mix for a playoff spot.
under.
I think this line is very good.
It is a good.
FanDuel
Yeah,
has
great.
it at 7.5.
Yeah, give me the under on 8.5.
I think that they win
Okay.
8 or 9 games, so I'll just take the over in the case that they overperform and win 9. But I just think that line is like right on the money.
I don't know how much do you really trust Baker Mayfield? He had a great season last year, but like
Yeah, how bad is he after having a good
yeah,
year?
he's just Jekyll and Hyde. Like
It just helps that the NFC is so bad that like it almost doesn't even matter.
last division already.
Yeah. NFC West. Who do we want to start with?
Rams.
The Los Angeles Rams. What do we got for the win total?
8.5.
7.5.
It is 8.5.
I think you gotta go over based on what you saw last year, but I don't love it
They're
at all.
such a hard team to predict.
I know, but
Every
I
year
just
they're
don't
so
wanna-
hard.
I feel like I just have like enough respect for them to where I want to take the over.
It's
even
Sean.
though-
It's Sean McVay.
That's what I mean.
Take
Like,
the over. They're winning. They're a winning ball club. Like
If
as
I
long
think-
as Matt Stafford doesn't get hurt, they're getting 9
right?
wins.
If I think they're
He's kind
borderline,
of doo-doo fart, dude. He really is. I don't like him now.
if I think they're borderline, I think of Sean McVay, and I'm like, okay, I think I gotta go
He
over.
played all right last year. What was wrong with him last
Yeah,
year?
dude, he had a good second half for sure.
In the first half, he was
Yeah.
broken, dude. I don't know. I just think he's coasting.
It's Matt Stafford, dude.
I think he got that ring, and now he's just coasting.
Over on the Rams. Over.
My gut, I'm gonna take the under. I don't think they're gonna be that good.
All right.
I feel like a lot of the times, like last year, they play these like close games, and I feel like a lot of them usually go their way. I feel like this year they might not have that luxury.
Mm.
Like a lot of games don't go their way. They're gonna end up like the Vikings, like when all those games just weren't going their way.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Cardinals.
The Arizona Cardinals, the team that Sal just loves usually.
This is the team.
Here we go. What is their over/under, Sal?
It's 6.5.
Is it
What is it, Antonio? You guess.
6.5?
It is 7 flat.
Whoa,
Way
over. Yeah,
way
over.
way
Definitely
over playoff team. Way over
They're
playoff
a
team.
playoff team.
They're a playoff team? Why?
They're a playoff
Oh yeah.
team.
Why?
Oh, and the NFC sucks.
The NFC sucks. Kyler Murray's a
Okay,
top.
and
3
they're
or
one of the
4
worst
quarterback.
teams.
Kyler Murray's good.
Yeah,
Kyler Murray's a good
disgusting, bro.
quarterback. He is going to win 9 games. 7 is disrespectful. 7 is very disrespectful.
Okay, their win total was 4.5 last year.
Because he was coming off an ACL injury. He didn't
I
play
know,
till
but,
week
like-
7. He didn't play till like week 7 or week 8. They drafted Marvin Harrison, the best fucking wide receiver that's come out of college in forever.
I
He's
do
gonna
think
catch 4
I do
touchdowns.
think he's gonna be very good.
This team is good. This is a playoff team.
All right,
Over.
I'll take the over.
Thank you.
You sold me.
Thank you.
Only because the NFC
Their
is so
defense is
fucking
good
dog
too.
shit.
It's not like they have a shitty defense.
They have a shitty defense.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
They do. It's okay though. They'll get away with it.
Oh, James Conner's still their running back.
No.
Nah,
Does that excite you, Nolan?
no. That doesn't excite any of you either.
I don't love James Conner.
I won't be drafting him in fantasy.
He's like that steady girlfriend of like 10 years. You're
You
like,
should
ah,
you
Well,
should draft him.
He went to the Cardinals and he started playing really good, and it was like, oh, so
He
he's
played good
you
for
know
like
what to
4 games.
you know what to expect with James Conner. That's the thing.
I don't actually. He was like decent. He was like okay, made a name for himself, went to Arizona, played good for like 4 games, and I don't think I've seen him since. I haven't seen him since then.
Do you remember how good he was
For those
first,
games,
like
yeah.
5 weeks for the Steelers?
Yeah.
I feel like holding people hostage when I had James Conner that year. I was like, you're gonna do me your whole
Remember how
roster.
good he was for those few games, like his first year in Arizona?
Yeah.
He got like 40 fantasy points one of those games.
I'm sure I played him.
All right, where to next? We have 2 choices.
Either San Fran or Seattle was the last 2. So pick
So I'll say 1 or 2.
2.
All right, Seattle Seahawks. What do you think their win total is going to be?
8.5, and they're going under.
Yeah, 8.5. And I was gonna say I don't think they're really gonna be in the mix for a playoff spot this year. They're like a 6-win team.
Dude, am I fucking... Okay, there it is. All right. What'd you say it was?
8.5.
What did you say, Antonio?
Actually, I'll go 7.5.
7.5.
Oh, that means they're bad. They're going under.
Yeah, I don't like them this year.
7 and 10 for Seattle.
A lot of people hate them this year, dude.
The Geno Smith thing's played out. Like, no Pete Carroll. Like, this is just like a transition year for them. I don't really see any sort
Who's
of
their
like.
coach now?
I don't even fucking know. It's like some weird. It's like Will Muschamp.
Bobby Bonilla.
Yeah. No, Will Muschamp was a joke. It's what's his face? It's God, I have such a funny joke.
Oh,
I can't
Chip
think of his
Kelly?
name. No. It's Paul Feinbaum.
Paul Feinbaum is bald bitch.
He
Mike
puts the headset on at
McDonald.
the side of the NFL game, and he's like, "So this week, Tennessee played."
Who?
Mike McDonald.
I'm gonna say no to old McDonald. I'm gonna be honest.
Mike McDonald.
Mike McDonald.
I know that name.
Who's
He was the defensive coordinator for the Ravens.
Oh,
who gives a shit?
Yeah, I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about that either.
Under.
I'm gonna take the under as well. They win 5
Triple
games.
under. Triple under. San Fran.
How hard have I said every
taking
team's winning
over.
5 games?
Huh?
I've said that so many times that I'm like, this team's winning 5 games. I've said that about like every team.
Well, that
What's-
happens.
What's San Fran? What's their win total?
11.5.
Yeah, 11.5.
Correct.
You gotta take the over. They're just a machine. They're the Democratic Party. It's like no matter what they put up there, they're just gonna they're gonna fuck. Like
So who's the Republican Party? It was the Patriots.
The Bengals.
They're going
The
11.
Bengals, yeah.
11-6. You're
I
taking
know,
under?
but I can't take the under because like that's the worst they'll be. But I think that's what they will be.
Let's think about
I
this
think-
logically.
I think the Lions and the Packers are both winning like 13 or
Well,
12
Brandon
games.
Ayuk is probably off the team in the next coming days.
Is he though?
I would think.
It seems like they can't find a fucking trade for him.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
I think he ends up playing for them this year.
If he does, then this is an easy over.
Yeah, over.
So they'll probably win 13 games.
Over.
Yeah, why would they not? Like, unless they get injured.
I'm like trying to convince myself that they would go under that, but there's no way.
How are they losing to the Cardinals twice though? Wow.
Because
I
if
like
they lose 6 or 7 games,
They lose
one of these other teams has to be godlike. It'd have to be like the Lions win like 14 or 15.
Yeah, they're going over.
Yeah, I'll take the over.
Triple over. We agreed a lot, I feel like, towards like the second half of this.
We also started getting every like line right.
Yeah.
We're pretty good at that, I feel like.
What's
Guessing the
your
line.
biggest lock out of all of those teams that you heard?
Ooh.
That the Lions are winning the NFC North.
Well, like win total wise. So you think that their win total is a smash?
The fucking dude, Arizona.
You like that much?
I really like it.
Like
I might
if
bet
there
that
was
over when this pod is done.
if there was like if like Antonio was tied up and there was a gun to his head and I had to pick a season win total, right, or else he dies, it would be Minnesota under.
Mine's Chicago under. Holy shit.
No,
that one's not as safe.
I just
They're
said that
gonna
to
be-
piss
I
Sal
don't
off.
like them, but that one's not as safe.
No, I just said that to piss Sal off. It'd probably realistically be the over on the Cowboys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like if they win 8 games, or if they win 8 or 9 games, that's dog shit.
Yeah. But
They
like they're
have
the
to win at least
Cowboys.
10.
They have that like every third season.
Yeah, Mike McCarthy's still their coach.
Well, they're gonna get like 10 or 11 wins, and then they're gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, I know.
They're the regular season champs, dude.
I just can't wait for the playoffs to come and to see Mike McCarthy standing on the sideline again.
There's just
Looking like
no
a fucking
there's just
fool.
no chance Minnesota wins 7 games. Like there's just not a chance in the world.
That was up there too for me.
Like
They're not gonna be like
every other NFC like teams playing to crash and like they still could play nobody and not win 7 games. Like
what I will say though, it's a lot. I feel like it's a lot more up in the air this year than any other year.
I'd agree with that.
Like we saw parity before, but I feel like this year, I feel like anybody can win or lose any week,
So who's
especially in the NFC.
Who's your pick to come out of the NFC? Yours is Detroit.
Yeah, mine's Detroit.
San Fran, is that what you're gonna say?
No.
The Packers.
Green Bay Packers.
You have to say San Fran now.
It's gonna be an NFC championship against Detroit. You know what? No,
You're taking Detroit?
I'm taking Detroit. Because they're gonna whoever gets home field between those two is going. I'm gonna say,
Because listen, I feel like the Packers are very good. I just don't know if they're at the same level as Detroit yet.
yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Detroit, Nolan.
All right, hold on. I want to play a game. Can they make the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Can the Green Bay Packers make the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Can the Detroit Lions?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can the Cowboys?
No.
Can the Eagles?
No.
Yeah.
Can the Falcons?
No.
Can the 49ers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. No other team can make the Super Bowl in the NFC. I don't think.
No
No.
other. Yeah. No team in the AFC.
No. All right. Ready?
Buccaneers? What
Hold
about
on.
the Buccaneers?
No. Can the Rams? No.
No.
Cardinals? No. Seahawks? No. Bears? I think like maybe 1%, but you guys definitely would say no. Minnesota? No. Giants? No. Washington? No. Saints? No. Panthers? No. Who's the other team in the South?
The
Saints, Panthers, Falcons.
Raising Canes.
Shut up.
How good is
Who am I
Raising
missing?
Cane's?
Saints, Panthers, Falcons. Oh, Tampa Bay, but we already said no. So yeah, there's like 4 or 5 teams that you really can pick from, realistically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fucking pick one.
He thinks every pick is lame.
Every pick is lame. That's the thing.
Listen, the 49ers is not a lame pick.
Do you want me to pick the Packers so you can pick Detroit?
No, I don't want to pick Detroit though.
I think the 49ers are the most likely option just because they've been there before. They have the experience. No other team in the NFC has that other than like the Eagles. And the Eagles are definitely going to be out of it. So the 49ers are not a bad pick.
All right, gentlemen. I know this is bad. I know this is terrible.
Take it to Cowboys.
If you say the Bears, I'm ending this Zoom so fast.
The Dallas Cowboys are making the Super Bowl this year.
You've definitely said that once in the last 3 years also.
Dallas Cowboys. or your NFC champion.
Think about Mike McCarthy, Sal.
Yeah, I don't love it.
Think about
I don't
him
love
coaching a Super
Really think-
Bowl.
Are
dude.
they never gonna? Are they never? They're just
No.
never gonna make the Super Bowl.
Sal,
They're not ever
Can you
gonna make the Super
envision in
Bowl.
your head Mike McCarthy walking off the sidelines after the NFC Championship, celebrating with his team, and then like,
Yeah, if they're playing the Packers. Yeah.
Listen,
no,
there's a reason Dan Quinn left. Mike
yeah,
McCarthy,
this is
dude.
awful.
The pick is in. I can't.
You lifted your hand off the chess piece.
Cowboys.
Alright.
Dallas Cowboys are in the Super Bowl according to South Sherna.
Have you guys been watching the Olympics at all?
Yeah.
Dude, I really like the Summer Olympics. Just don't really excite me. I love the Winter Olympics.
Why though? What in the Winter Olympics makes you like?
Hockey. That's it.
You don't watch NHL hockey.
Honestly, like some of the Winter Olympic stuff is cool, but like
I
feel
think
like
summer is definitely better.
Dude,
Summer has to be
I like the
better.
snowboarding and school. I think that stuff's fun to watch.
I do like the snowboarding, but I like volleyball.
But, like
so, like, I watch
basketball,
volleyball.
soccer, like
I
tennis,
really
like,
don't get excited for the basketball tournament.
No, basketball's the
It's like-
worst. I
what's
like
that?
I like volleyball. I like
Dude,
track,
track and
swimming.
field is
like,
good.
It's bad because I'm from the U.S., but like, it'd be cool if Serbia won that game earlier.
Yeah, but like it's the USA, they're not gonna let
I
Serbia
know.
win. Like,
Jokic,
Ping
man.
pong, ping pong's good.
Ping pong is
we were watching
intense.
badminton the other night.
Dude,
Me and Nolan were watching badminton. That was a good jam.
water polo's kind of fun to watch.
Water polo is fire, actually. Water polo is very fun.
Dude, it's one of my favorites, and I always get clowned for it.
No, water polo is fire.
It is fire. The U.S. won the other day. I think they're in the semifinals now.
Wow.
It was in a shootout. I didn't even know that they went to a shootout in water polo.
Why do you
You're
get?
just sitting there treading water. Just
Why
like,
do you get clowned
Literally.
for fucking water polo? It's a
'Cause
cool
people- 'cause
sport,
people think it's lame.
dude.
I
don't think
That's
it's
like
lame.
hard as shit too.
Yeah,
That's
treading water the whole time, that shit's tiring as fuck.
No, it is.
The like fouls and shit or like, I don't know. I don't get the whole thing, but
Honestly, is that the hardest sport? I'm not even like trying to be funny.
dude, it might be.
it's not the hardest, but it definitely is fucking tiring.
Bro, try treading water for an hour.
it's
Bob's
definitely
While
definitely tiring.
other athletes are like fondling you trying to get the ball. Like
fondling you.
No, bobsledding.
bobsledding's pretty hard. No, like it is though.
I kind of watch curling sometimes. Like it's
Curling,
so
listen,
stupid that you
people
just put it
hate on
and
it,
then-
but it's actually kind of sick.
What,
Curling's
curling?
actually sick, yeah.
Yeah, no, you put it on as like a joke, and then like you end up sitting there watching it for
Because
like
it's not like cricket where you put on cricket and you're like trying to figure it out and you can't figure it out. Curling, after like 10 minutes, you figure it out.
We need
yeah, cricket makes no sense.
we need what's the beanbag toss game called?
Cornhole?
We need cornhole in the Olympics.
Cornhole would be sick in the Olympics.
Need that. I need that immediately, actually.
I feel like that's definitely coming. I feel like that
You
could
should
be
definitely be able to drink during it too. That's another thing. Like you
Can
should
they
just
like
just
slamming
drink on
beers, dude?
the Johnsonville ones?
Probably.
On ESPN.
they probably smoke fucking cigars while they're playing that.
They probably
shit.
smoke crack. Dude.
I think they have like red solo cups sometimes, so like why not?
Why not? I like that.
If badminton can be
Football's
in,
the
dude,
next.
I think
flag
cornhole
football's-
can be in.
You just shit your pants. He literally just shit his pants.
That's crazy.
He did it twice. I think you have to end it. Just like
Dude, I
Roll
You're
was
my-
stinky. You're
Day at
stinky
work,
as
I was
fuck.
like walking away from people like every few minutes.
just crop dusting them.
No, I would go into like the welding room because it's like a little door on the side, and I'd go stand in there and fart and then come back.
Jesus, dude.
I was gassy today.
Why
Alright.
would you eat?
Oh, I had Chinese food last night.
Yeah.
God damn.
So your game's not canceled, sir?
No.
Yo, that's bougie.
I
I
might
don't
be
think
there.
it's raining I don't think it's raining anymore.
I'll keep you updated.
So if you're not there, we're definitely losing. And we need to win.
You guys lost last week, though.
Mm.
I know, but that was a fluke.
Is Nick Watson on your team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're
he'll be
gone.
there. Yeah, Allen to go. Rally the troops.
You look fine. Yeah, maybe we'll get Allen there, too.
Rally the troops.
Might have to.
Guys,
All right.
we're so close to NFL football.
Couple weeks. I can smell the fantasy drafts right around the corner in a week or two.
Oh my god.
It's so much better than the actual season. The draft is 100 times better than the actual
We
like
did.
playing the
Remember we
fantasy
did
games.
2 drafts in one night last year. We did the 8
Yeah.
man and 12 man.
That was fun.
Dude,
That was really good.
I just can't wait, dude.
All right, sir.
All right, gentlemen. AFC next week.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Over and out.
Over and out.